Gold Digger doesn't care if you watch us look for gold in the Adirondack Mt. Public Land Law 082, PBL 82. Any person discovering a mine of gold and silver on private land is theirs. Any citizens of the United States discovering a mine or deposit of any mineral in or upon state land may keep it. This is updated January 1, 1921. Signed April 16th, 1945. 22 is 22nd century new technologies. This is what rhyolite looks like. Rhyolite is from a volcano, made of a volcano. Banded rhyolite. Don't be lazy, hit that subscribe button. God wasn't lazy when after he made heaven and earth, he made the universe. And he made man so good that a chiropractor can work on his back and it will lower his blood pressure. And if you're one of these people that takes medicine, it lowers the immune system. You can tell that because the medicine, you take this medicine, you can catch something bad. A chiropractor can work on that to get that fixed too. I was thinking this morning, I wonder how many doctors just follow the science. You just give medicine what it's been approved for. So after you subscribe to my channel will be uplifted on the YouTube page for you. Then all you have to do is click on videos. Then you look down and you look for how I found the 3 rhyolite volcanoes in the Adirondack Mountains. Then you click on the 3rd rhyolite movies, the 3rd rhyolite volcano I found. Then I'll let you decide if there's any gold in the Adirondack Mountains. Area on Route 17, just before that hits Route 24. And you see this spring runoff? I'll show you something that Mother Nature volcano taught me. And I'll show you something that I found when I was going to Fisher Castle, Fisher Communication Station that I took videos of. What that little spring water did to the side hill, it built up more and more and more. And it ended up just like Mother Nature volcano over by Silver Hill Road, where the bridge crosses it. That's what quartz looks like. Must have been a quartz vein from volcano. And there is, I was here about 2017 and found it and put a marker so I can find it. Another one. Here, can't see my the legs are not good enough to go up there, but I'm going to assume another one right there. So I'm going to assume that the gold in there will come out. And roll downhill. It had to be a volcano side vent. That's what. University lesson 1, side vent. Another one right there. So I'm just going to go here back and forth and see what I can do. And you, when you find out, you do what you have to do to find gold. Everybody has your own idea. So I'm going wherever I can go here. And down here, down on the bottom there. Not going to pay too much in here because we had a sample thing. Probably right here. Looks like it. We had a practice. There's something right there. pinpointing. Something there must be really deep. Couple more carts. All we have to do is volcano pushes the Adirondack Mountains up 12 inches in 100 years. Let's hope it pushes out some gold. I'll show you when I went to my Fisher Castle Communication Center. I seen this and I didn't know anything about Mother Nature volcano. What it could do to landscape. Oodles of years ago, that spring you saw over there had water quite high here. Gotta get you down where there have been pine trees. Now that reminds me, Silver Hill State Land, remind me of this. Water had to be, Mother Nature must have been all full there, and the water came up here, then it started breaking through. Something shining back there. I don't know if it's gold or mica. The corner has oodles of mica. I'm gonna have to come back here and take a sample for my go cue. So that spring, I had to make a pond in here. And the pond broke through. Just like I broke through over by Silver Hill, broke through the sand because the sand made a lake. I can't say this was a lake. I can say the big pond. This horse trail definitely wasn't here at Adirondack Park. Made for all recreational purposes. I'm sure when it was made, they didn't have horse trails then. So recreational, all recreational purposes for the Adirondack Park. I have to put in an advertisement now for the Adirondack Mountains. My name is Gareth Tooley. I'm the CEO of 22nd Century New Technologies Company, Incorporated. I got this name a long time ago because I looked at small, very small stocks. One of these stocks made scrubbers for CO2 scrubbers for electric coal burning smokestacks. These scrubbers took out CO2. This is what Biden is worried about. Everybody knows that they made fire extinguishers from CO2 because the CO2 would go down to the ground and stay there and smother the fires. And a long time ago, there was a guy that had tuberculosis. He went up to the Adirondack Mountains. In 3 weeks, he was cured. In that 3 weeks, when he went there, he thought he was going to die. So he made a tuberculosis hospital where they fixed tuberculosis. That's how clean the air is up in the Adirondack Mountains. And when it gets 20 to 30 degrees outside, the cold weather takes all this CO2 right down to the ground. Captain Joe says, when you look up the air and see the jets going by, and you see fumes behind it, that's just like your breath when you're outside cleaning your windshield wipers. So you can think of Al Gore when he's flying around in his jet. He's helping the planet because all that jet fumes, CO2, is going down to the ground and into the ocean. And he's saving the seaweeds to be grown. So he's saving the planet.
Take your best, Mr. Chairman. Panelists, let me just go right down the line real fast. What % of our atmosphere is CO2? Take your best guess. You don't have to be accurate. All down the line.
Repeat that question.
What % of our atmosphere is CO2, carbon dioxide? Wild guess, it's okay.
About 5%.
Right?
I'll just follow you then.
We'll go 7.
I'll see their 5 and suggest that we know that transportation causes 49% of CO2, so that's why we're all working on energy transition.
All right. So what number do you think it is?
5.
Right? How about you? I didn't hear you, Mr. Dreyer.
7.
7. Do you have one, Mr. Boyd?
So we got a 5, 7,
Price is right.
8. I'm gonna
Okay.
take the high end.
All right. Well, I appreciate that, and I don't mean to I put you on ice. I ask a lot of people that because all we hear is climate change, CO2, CO2. I heard a couple of you on the panel saying you're looking to change your vehicles to electric, even though we don't have the electric grid. And me as a farmer, I wouldn't be real happy about running out and replacing $300,000, $500,000, $1 million pieces of equipment because someone wants it to be electric. The answer is 0.04%. Not 1%, not a half of a percent. It's 0.04%. It's gone up from 0.03 over the last couple decades. This is what we're being all contorted into doing, is this tiny change in CO2. If we get below 0.02, plant life starts dying off. So let me ask Mr. Boyd, what are a lot of your vehicles Tier 4 already, or the vehicles that you know about in the industry?
Yes,
All right, so that's the cleanest burning diesel equipment you can get, right?
yes.
All right, how about Mr. Dreyer? What do you think?
Yes.
Okay, so why would anybody be anxious to go out and change out all those vehicles that you've been upgrading? In my home state of California, CARB has eliminated lots of equipment. Trucks, we're down at least 70,000 truckers, and all because they don't make a mandate for a 2011 or newer vehicle. And so it's going to be harder to get things from the ports, all that. So